Hello and welcome to Rectal for You. Today I've got some news. This weekend, Sunday, 7:30 PM, myself and some other YouTubers are going to be doing a live event. Basically, you can come in, say hello to us all, ask us any questions you like, and it should be fun. Anyway, I'm going to put the information and a link below for when this is. It's again this Sunday at 7:30 PM. Please be there. It'd be good to see you. Anyway, and say hello. So I'm going to put the information again on the screen behind me here so you can see this. So anyway, the other bit of news is today I'm going to start a new video. It's going to be video 1 of a new series, and basically what happened was last weekend I saw a box of old consoles. They were advertised in the local Facebook and something caught my eye on the top. It's basically a box. It had like the old Binatones, the old Tandy, the old game systems with Pong where you just basically twist and you go blip, blop, like that. Anyway, this is what caught my attention. I thought I'm going to do a load of videos on this. This is it. It's a Space Invaders and it's basically got video output and audio output. What caught my attention about this, if anyone can see, is it's got a joystick which moves left and right, but up and down. Space Invader doesn't move up and down, does it? Never in my life it has. So I thought this is amazing, and it runs off batteries. So I thought I could take this round. My mate Skeleton play Space Invaders on his big TV. Anyway, what do you guys think? I reckon we'll get about 4 or 5 videos out of this. Yeah, sounds good? Nah, mate, I'm only taking the mick. I mean, this isn't it. But we'll throw this. This did come with the pack, actually. Came with a bundle, so we'll just throw this away. This is what caught my attention. Is this an Atari Jaguar controller? I thought, Atari Jaguar, nice rare console. Don't see many of them around. It was Atari's 64-bit console they released, which basically flopped. It was 64-bit in a way. It had 2 32-bit processors running parallel. Off the top of my head, I think they were called Tom and Jerry. Now, if I got that wrong, please comment below. It was pulled out of my information in my head. I dug further into the box anyway, and I found this. The Atari Jaguar console, which is not in good state, I must admit, but it's the Atari Jaguar. It got me excited. It's got rust around the RF port. It's got rust around the joystick ports, but I thought, Atari Jaguar. It's just one of those moments, you know what I mean, where you find something you think, whoa, this is really cool. Anyway, today we're going to get this apart. We're going to strip it down. We're going to get this casing into the dishwasher for a good clean. Should clean up quite well, actually. And then we're going to obviously try clean the port out of it and have a look inside. Hopefully it's not too bad and we can restore this and get it going. And maybe even power on test it today. But this will be part 1 of the video, guys. Okay? So I'll see you again after this short intro. Okay, so here we are, Atari Jaguar stripped down. Never done one of these before, never even touched a Jag. But tell a lie, my cousin had one. So we did play Alien vs Predator. So let's have a look at getting this apart. Now, usually I speed these strip downs down, but this is going to be part 1, so I'm not going to speed it up. So apart from maybe just taking some screws out. So there's, oh, you see here there is a bit of like soldering iron damage or something. I'm not quite sure what that is. There's a missing screw as well. Here we go. So let's try to get these screws out. So that's 3 screws out. And the top is lifted off. Just a push button. So we'll just push these screws back through and put them safe. So it's like here, this does look as if it's been undone at one time in its life. Got these little metal tabs. Let's move this metal shield. This wasn't any much rust in here. There's not as much as I thought. Let's try to get this shield off somehow. These ones down here, there's some little metal tabs down here. Do you see them? How they're bent, and you basically have to, I don't know whether you can see there with the camera, to bend them out to get them twisted. So basically, oh, this is a right pain. It's worse than the Amigas. I just don't want to cut myself like 8-bit Retro Refix did the other day on a CD32 one. We'll get there, don't we? We're getting there. There's just one left now. Why does it want to come off? Stupid thing. Right. No idea on this one. Right, let's just take this out. See if this helps. Like I say, I've never done one of these before, so it's a learning process. So we'll take that screw off. And let's see if we can pull. Yes, we can. So there's the case. This case is now ready to go into the dishwasher. See if the missus notices. So we need to try and get stuff here. There you go. That's all they had to do. So there's the metal shield, and here's the Jaguar mainboard. Now to me, straight away, I thought there was an actual hole blown in the chip there. I hope not. Tell you what, we'll get some alcohol and we'll clean that up. No, looks okay actually. I got a bit worried then. I saw some residue on there. I thought, oh shit, there's a hole. But no, there isn't. Obviously, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. There's no serious signs of corrosion. It all looks pretty clean. We'll try and have a look at the underneath. Obviously, there's some corrosion on the outside, but the ports been outside, haven't they? Revision B. So let's have a look. And there's a little bit down here, etc. So we'll just give that a clean up. With IPA, obviously. But generally, it doesn't look too bad. Exciting times. Let's clean these connectors up. Right, and I'm going to make the choice to try and power this up. I mean, why not? We'll get some paper in a minute. We'll give this port a clean out, because I know the Jaguar itself of red will not power on unless it has a cartridge in it, which is like a lot of consoles, but a lot of consoles do power on without, but generally there doesn't seem to be any leakage around the caps. Obviously this is a much newer console than the Amigas and stuff. So carry on just giving this 1993 they had as a date. Atari Corporation 1993. So now we've got a game, Cyberwolf. Apparently, I mean, one of the main problems with these is apparently the pins get bent in the port, but I don't know if you can see here. These pins actually do not look half bad at all. There's a date of the tell you, 1993, but let's just have a quick look around the board while I'm here. And you can see, like I can see, there's no serious. This is a chip here that I thought was blown at first, which gave me a shock. I mean, there's some, maybe some residue down here. But other than that, it doesn't look too bad. Obviously the ports are a little rusty. I don't know whether you can actually get these anymore, but I reckon we'll clean them up. I mean, getting quite excited now. You can probably tell by my voice. If we go all high pitched, especially if it works. Jesus. Right, so it doesn't look to be any trace damage, no corrosion damage. So we're going to see if we can get this powered on. Now I have looked into the power supply. I know it takes 9 volt, but it's a bit like the Generation 2 Segas where the power is switched over, so I need a 9 volt with the centre pin as ground and the outer shield as positive. So we'll see if we can get that going. So let's just see if we can rig a power supply up quickly. I have a 9 volt power supply here. We're going to get in the meter, can you see that? And it is now plugged in, so if that was correct now, that would say plus 9 volt, but obviously it's saying negative 9 volt because that's the way you want it, but obviously that's the wrong way around. So if we swap these around again, put the ground to there and the red to the centre pin, it should say plus 9 volt, which it does. So what we need to do, we need to cut this and just quickly swap the wires around, so then this is positive and inside is ground. So we'll get that done now quickly. We'll unplug it first, obviously we don't want to cut into it while. Now I know Captain Commodore will be going now, get a proper power supply in Neil, but this is all I've got at the moment, and to be honest Captain Commodore, I'm going to change it. I'm just excited. Do you know what I mean? It's just a cheap switch mode, but I want to get this working. I'm just excited to see if it actually powers on. Okay, so we've got 2 wires inside. So we're just going to strip these down. Bingo bongo. And we're going to swap them around. So instead of red to red, red will go to black. Black will go to red. I'm just gonna quickly solder these wires together. Captain Commodore's probably coming out with some colourful language now. He's always so basically I'm going to tint these 2 wires. And then join the end back on. So like I said before, I'm going to do red to black, black to red. So basically reversing the connection around. I'm rushing, you see, because I want to rush, because I want to see if this thing works. It's like a kid at Christmas. That's it. second one. Now let's just try and pull this over. There you go, let's just run this over to heat shrink it on. I know it's a quick job, but it's safe for now. So just keep them apart. So that's it. And now we have a power supply that should fit. And we're going to test this with a meter first, just in case. Always test with a meter. So now how we had it before was just turn this meter on. DC. So now the outside should be positive and the inside should be negative. So that should read plus 9 volt, which it is. You see that? Outside positive, inside negative. So it should be ready now to power on the Jag. So I'll be ready for this. We've got a strange AV lead here. I can put this joystick in. Ooh, this joystick actually looks in very good condition. And this strange AV lead. It says this way up. Cyberwar game, wherever it is. Here it is. Now the moment of truth. We've got a power light. You see that? But I've got no signal on the TV. So let's just try this. Maybe I'm on the wrong source. No, I'm on the right source. Plugged in correctly. Yes. Well, I've got a power light. I mean, it's more than I expected. Let's try the old blow method. So, does the power light means it's detecting? Or could it be this bloody lead? It doesn't look very good, you know. It says this way up. Just trying to listen. Oh, see that flicked off then? I'm going to give this cartridge port a clean. The paper. I fold it to roughly the size of a port. Like so. I put IPA, and then I basically clean inside. Of course, I'm going to have to put a smaller piece for this part here because the Jaguar port is in like 2 pieces. So we'll put some IPA on each side again and give it a clean. And we'll give it one last go. Again, no signal, but we have power. Looks like we're going to be revisiting this. So we tried getting it working, no joy. still no output. No output on RF as well. I've tried both. I tried tuning it while I was doing this, and basically it's still no signal on RF or no signal on composite video. So that's it for now anyway. I'm going to leave you. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Next time we revisit this board, of course, but we'll take the microscope and maybe even get an oscilloscope to try have a probe around to see what's going on. I'm sure we can fix it anyway. If anybody has any idea out there or any hints and tips on these boards, as I've never actually used one before or looked at one before like this, please comment below and let me know. It'd be nice to know. I did watch a video on YouTube before with somebody had no video, but surprisingly it fixed itself, so that didn't really help me. Also, one last thing is, thank you, and please subscribe if you like these videos for more. And also, don't forget the live stream this Sunday, 7:30 PM. You can come and meet us all and say hello. That's it for now. See you next video. Thank you. Bye.